says that life's the greatest test. It says that life's a borrowed space, returned upon rest.
Innal hamdalillahi nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa sayyiati a'malina. Man yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa man yudlil fala hadiya lahu. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu taqullaha wa qulu qawlan sadida yuslih lakum a'malakum yaghfir lakum dhunubakum wa man yuti'illaha wa rasulahu faqad faza fawzan 'azima. Wa ba'du. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May Allah's mercy and blessing and peace be upon all of us. Amin. Hello brothers and sisters in Islam, we know that living in this world, we are going to go through a lot of tests from Allah. There will be worried, there will be stress, there will be a lot of tension, there will be a lot of problem. There is the sunnatullah of this world. It is impossible for anybody who said that he believes in Allah to say, I have no problem. Because problem is part of life. Stress, tension, all this is part of life. Nobody can escape from all this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have said in the Quran, فَإِنَّمَا الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا إِنَّمَا الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. Why does he remind us? He said that difficulty first, then you come ease. Difficult first, then you ease. That means you must go through some difficulty, some hardship before you want to understand and appreciate the blessing, the ni'mat of Allah. Nobody have no stress in this world. Even the Prophet have a lot of stress. He got to think about his ummah, how to save this ummah, how to convey the message of Allah. He is very worried. He do not worry because of dunya. He worried because of us and for akhirah. We also get worried, but most of the time we got worried about dunya. Now there are a few things that we must know. We know that Allah is the one who created us and put us in this world. And the nature of this sunnatullah, there will be problem. When you have problem, you are stressed. You have tension, you are worried. So it's common. Don't have to worry about that. What is important, we must know as a believer, as a Muslim, how do we tackle stress? How do we overcome all these problems? The first thing that you must remember, Allah who created us knows our problem more than what we know. He knows everything. He knows about our family problem, our health problem. So who should you call upon first when you have this problem? When you have stress and worry, you should call Allah first. Call upon Allah. That's why Allah said, Udu'uni astajibu lakum. Invoke me, call me. Why don't you call Allah? Why are you running from Allah? And you want to solve your problem. Do we think that you can solve your problem by yourself without the help of Allah? Then you are wrong. But with the help of Allah, alhamdulillah, problem will be solved, inshallah. Now, Allah also remind us, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ فَلْيَسْتَجِيبُوا لِي وَلْيُؤْمِنُوا بِي لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْشُدُونَ. Now we have all the guidance from Allah, all the reminder from Allah. What to do if you encounter this problem? First thing, Allah is informing us through His Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to tell us, if any one of us asks, where is Allah? Ask about God. Allah said to the Prophet, tell them, Inni Karib, I am close to them, very close. And I always respond to people who call upon me. This is what Allah said to us. He is there to respond to us as long as you call upon Him. But we have forget Allah all the time. We call on our friend when we have some problem. You telephone your friend. Oh, my brother, oh, my sister, oh, my friend. You have to call Allah. Why not you call Allah? But Allah remind us, He never break his promise. He said, you call upon me, I'm going to respond. فَلْيَسْتَجِيبُوا لِي. But Allah said, if you want me to respond fast to your need, you do what I want you to do first. You just got to do what Allah wants you to do. And when you do what Allah wants you to do, and you believe that Allah is going to help you, He is sure to help you. So there are two things involved. One, you must call upon Him, and when you call upon Him, you must do what He wants you to do first. Like if you want a salary, you must work first, then at the end of the month you get your salary. You cannot go to anybody and say, you pay me first my salary, and tomorrow I start work. Nobody will do that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to just do what He wants you to do, and then inshallah He will respond to your needs. And again, brother and sister, you must remember that we learn from problem. Without problem, we might not have a lot of experience, and we may not have a lot of knowledge. Because wara' al-kull mas'ala sa'ada. Always, behind all problem, there is some happiness. There is some goodness. Only you must have patience. Yeah, you have stress, you have problem. But you need patience to overcome all these problems. Without understanding the nature of this world, the sunnatullah, then you will not be able to overcome your problem properly. And in the same time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows us many, many guidance. Why we always have problem, I just try to remind you and also myself about the following saying of the Prophet. It is from Abi Abbas Sahal ibn Sa'adi as-Sa'idi, the companions of the Prophet. He said, a man came to the Prophet and asked the Prophet, guide me, direct me to something that if I do it, I will get Allah's love and I will get the people's love. The Prophet said to this guy, Izhad fi dunya yuhibbuk Allah. Renounce the worldly thing. Meaning, don't be too attached to this world. Allah will love you. Wajhad fima inda nas yuhibbuk an-nas. Don't be envy and jealous about what people have. Whatever people have is their risky. You are contented with what you are, what you have. People will love you. The problem of the stress today, because we always compare ourselves with people who are above us. When the Prophet have reminded us, don't be greedy, do what you can. And then he said, Unzur ila man asfala minkum. Always look down upon people who are worse than you. Don't always compare yourself with people who are higher than you. Then you will feel, oh, why I'm so poor. There are people who are poorer than you. When you compare yourself with people who are worse than you, you become contented and you always shukr. Again, shukr is a very important element to overcome stress. Stress is always there. Don't have to. Nobody can run away from stress. You remember what happened to our Prophet before he was appointed a prophet. He looked at the problem in Mecca. The people is so, and of course, they are unjust. The people always fight against each other. There's no peace. That's why the Prophet went to the Ghar, Hira, went to the mount, to the cave of Hira. For what? To find some peace, to find a solution. Until Allah gave him hidayah, gave him the Quran. Alhamdulillah, with the Quran, people remember Allah, and then all the stress is been solved. Alhamdulillah. Now again, shukr is very important. You must be contented with what you have. Be thankful to Allah. Why? Because Allah promised us, La in shakartum la azidannakum. Wala in kafartum inna azabi la shadid. Why stress? Because you always feel not enough. You want more and more. Like the Prophet did say, the children of Adam is very greedy. If they have one goal of valley, if Allah asks, do you want another goal of valley? Of course, he will still want it. Even he cannot make use of that. He can even spend that. But he still want more and more because by nature,